I'm Дэвид Лэш. I'm here at K2 Skis in Seattle with head fitness instructor Mike Powell, who also occasionally does some team managing, as well as head of janitorial services Brian Schmies, who occasionally draws a few pairs of skis.
You think those skis will draw themselves? No. God damn it, one more and then hit your energy drink.
So when we moved into this building in Seattle, it actually used to be an old liquor distribution warehouse. And we've since built out all these offices. This is what was here before, just a giant open room. And this is the view looking all the way down to the end of the warehouse. And it's pretty cool because when we moved here, this is the first time the warehouse and the entire company was together as one since the 1970s when we were on Vashon Island. It had all moved off. It was in Tacoma.
So this view that right here, is that the same?
Yeah.
This is it.
This is where Powell and I work out every day on bars without weights. As you can see, this is all skis, snowboards, skates, snowshoes, and all the other stuff waiting to go out the door. So this is pretty cool. We got this skate ramp from the old skate park on Vashon Island. They wanted to get rid of it. They had no room for it, so one of our engineers bought it for a few $100, brought it to K2, rebuilt the tranny in it, and we've since expanded it, bolted out, and it's pretty sick. Come take a look.
Schmies, any good at skating? Oh no, hell no.
We got a fun trampoline we just brought in house here too to play with. No pressure.
I'll do my best.
So this is that whole new addition that houses all of the marketing offices for all the brands in-house here. And then downstairs is all the engineering and development for each brand. And then we're on our way to the K2 room here. And this is actually a really cool photo. This was an old ad campaign back in 1979, right before the '80 Olympics. And they built this fake factory in a field on Vashon and kind of made it look like it's obviously like hillbilly hodgepodge. And it actually scared some European distributors because they saw this and actually thought this was the true K2 factory. So they're like, who the hell are we dealing with over here? Like these US yahoos. So we had to reassure them that it's actually not true and show them the true facility. And then here we have the K2 room, which houses K2 skis and K2 snowboarding. It's Friday, so everybody's rolling home, but we like to keep it pretty relaxed in here. We got a little bar for Friday meetings. We run the whole show for ski and snowboard out of here, and we have all the designers in the back, and we do all the marketing and brand management on this side. Oh, hey Dave. So we're listening to the damn Brewer game, and by the time you guys see this, they better have won. But we're just wrapping up a Friday at work here. We do everything from product to like website to POP, in-store signage, clothing.
What are you working on over here?
Currently building some signing pieces, ads. We're working on next year's catalog.
3 years ago.
End up just keeping all these crazy old drawings, man. You get like, that's the plane from the original pontoon, and just draw all these crazy characters and scan them all in, put it together. It's kind of fun. Like this one's the old Hellbent. This is the first Hellbent that we ever made, and I'll sketch out first, try to get some ideas dialed and get something that we're all into, and then just get set to work on a big drawing of it. And that way it's pretty fun because you have the actual piece afterwards. Then I scan it into the computer, which sucks.
How long did it take you to draw that?
This particular one took me, I think, 2 weeks. This one was like the revival from the other year. That one probably took me a few days too, like the crazy tree and all that. These are the drawings that I don't show my mom.
What's in here?
It's pretty funny. These are actually the first drawings I did when I was in college to end up getting to work for K2. It was like the original Public Enemy, which is pretty funny because it's about 2 feet tall, so things have come a long way. The following year I drew these, which ended up piecing together and making one big picture. This is the bad apple, and these were drawn by our good friend Andy Harris. And he's a talented bastard, and these are pretty damn cool. Does some sick stuff for first drop as well. Maybe the shrunken head.
I should probably get this shot done that I have set up for first.
We're here with Matty O'Loughlin. He oversees production and design over all the skis that you guys ski on. So everything from design to prototyping goes on right here at K2. They have all the machines, all the presses to create skis and to test them right here in Washington, just outside.
Anything that we can do at our factory, we can do here for prototyping. So this is a good machine to start. K2 has been known for having Traxley braided skis. Wood core comes through on the conveyor like that. It's got binding mats in it. And it goes through, and the fiberglass and carbon are braided around it. So it's really nice because we can adjust the angle of the braid. We can also add carbon. You can see the carbon strands in here, or remove carbon, depending on, if we want to stiffen the ski or soften the ski.
And another benefit of this construction is you can take this and tighten up the sleeve through the middle of the ski, so you can have a ski that doesn't want to get on ice and actually twist. It's going to stay hard as a rock and have good edge control. You can soften it up in the tip and tail for better flex patterns throughout.
It was originally for candle wicks and shoelaces. So this is where we prototype wood cores. We have a router. We also have an AM machine for profiling our wood cores. We can adjust the flex pattern or the stiffness depending on what we feel on snow. Here's all our Titanol for our metal lamb skis.
And on all the factory team skis, we use a thicker edge, about 3.5 millimeters. Helps make your skis last longer.
This is the fun part over here. This is where we have all our ski tooling. Here's a hell bent. Yeah, so you can see this looks if you're familiar with the hellbent, this looks like a hellbent, right? So this is the footprint, this is where the base and steel edge go in. And then we layer our parts on top of it, our glass, our wood core, just like you saw, a braided wood core. And then top material on top, and then put the lid on, throw it in the press, and cook it till it comes out.
And it's a heated press.
Yeah, so it's heat and pressure.
Every single ski of our size has to have its own.
Yeah, its own
mold.
molds. What can we show you?
And these are made from solid aluminum, right?
Yeah,
And
so
you CNC them, like basically like on the shows where you see like the crazy OCC choppers is cutting out brand new rims, that giant machine. That's the machine that does it.
we want to go look at it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So this is our Cincinnati. This is where we cut all of our ski molds, ski, snowboard, all of our tooling. But this is a press where we mold our factory team skis. So the great thing about this press is it allows us to adjust the rocker.
It just comes out in one giant sheet like this. So that's exactly what you pull out of the press once it cools down.
Go around with the bandsaw and cut off all the flash. On most of our prototypes, we use a white top for testing. That way nobody knows what they're skiing on. They're not biased by a graphic or what they think it should ski like. This is our Eastman machine. It's got a vacuum table, sucks the material down to the table, and then cuts it with a sharp razor blade. Each of those colors is an individual piece, like a puzzle.
So these guys built a crazy freezer that we do slap testing in here.
It's kind of cold in here.
Yeah.
We'll see who can stay in here the longest. Flexes the ski up and down.
So if it withstands 20,000 flexes, then that's okay by you guys?
Yeah.
Good to go.
This is probably one of the coolest machines at K2, the slap test machine.
We accelerate the ski down onto a steel table. It's basically accelerated testing to see how durable it is.
And when you actually watch it with a slow motion camera, the ski just hits and perforates, so there's so
folds.
and it's just like skiing icy park.
That's about it.
See ya.
See you guys.